Education is often viewed as the key to success. But rarely do we see what happens behind the scenes. Every day, hundreds of students walk through the gates of the Nairobi Institute of Business Studies, chasing their dreams and building their futures.
And so today we are here in Kiambu County, specifically in Ruiru, at the Nairobi Institute of Business Studies. And the big question is, what does it really take for a student to study and survive in the heart of Nairobi? Is it just about attending classes, passing exams and paying school fees, or there's more to the story than what actually meets the eye? This documentary goes beyond lecture halls and textbooks. These are the untold stories of struggle, sacrifice, resilience, and hope.
While some students come with everything ready, others have to build their own way. Meet Victor. He's not just a student, he is also a worker. Balancing books and a job is not a choice for him, it is a necessity.
Okay, my name is Victor Mukuria, studying for journalism and mass communication at Nibs College. Na niko year 2, ndo karibu kumaliza by December will finish the studies. I'm an instrumentalist. I play keyboard and I play drums, so I get hired by maybe churches to go and play for them. Labda time kuna kesha, unaitwa unacheza, kuna gigs. So hiyo ndo kitu nafanya apart from studying.
Why did you decide to start working?
Okay, two struggles linapitia. Kuna mzazi unafaa kusaidia. Kama mimi tunajilipia rent, najikita for food. Kuna sometimes utapata like kama utafanya job, naona like unaweza acha shule juu wazazi wataweza kuketa for everything. Sasa inabidi pia wewe umeweza kuwa help in any way you can.
Given everything he has gone through, we wanted to know what is the thing he has sacrificed the most.
Most thing nilina sacrifice ni lessons zangu. Juu pia like ina take a toll on your mind. Kila time unafaa kuwa job, like vitu mzazi anafaa kukuhelp, wewe ndio umehelp. Like sasa umeingizwa kwa situation ile, unafaa kuwa kama as a parent pia. Na si kitu poa kwa like student apitie hiyo.
To what extent do your parents support you?
Okay, my parents kile wana support ni fee. Hiyo tu. Hizo zingine outside life yako unafanya. But utapata kuna time labda fee imebaki kidogo like 4K, ukiwa nazo inabidi pia umelipa ndo at least uweze kuingia classes.
Talking about family supporting you realize mzae ama whoever is in charge haizi kuwa anajua all what you go through. They might give you unaweza patiwa do, but they don't know the real issues, the real struggles that a student face. It is only you who can tell. There must be ways. You know, you are a man, you must find ways how to survive. Lazima utafute tu ka gig mahali, like once hivi when you are free, unapata tu ka shughuli, you go and fall for it. But let's say it is not easy.
What about the days when you have no money and no one you can call for help?
Okay, utapata like sasa kama hii wiki before mtu alipwe, hii wiki unapata like do zako zote zimeisha. Kitu uko nayo tu ni food, but una groceries za kununua. Utapata sina nyanya, sasa bei ya nyanya imeongezeka. Unainama tu like unabidi unangoja, una hope for the better days to come. Kuinama in days of a week. Nitainama. But mostly ni usiku. Utapata like sapo unasare ndo at least lunch ukule. Juu lunch, naona lunch utakuwa shule like ina take energy. Sapa tu una watch mkuru na stories za nyama alafu unalala.
All fingers are not the same. So sometimes you may have something, another day you miss something to take. So it is normal for a comrade. Sometimes you can go the whole week without taking anything. That is for breakfast and lunch.
Yeah. So how does it feel for you seeing other students wakilipiwa school fees na wazazi wao, kama rent wanalipiwa na wazazi wao, and for you have to cater for yourself?
Sometimes inakuwa tough, but pia inalingana na background ya kila mtu. vile kila msee amelelewa. Sisi tumelelewa like in an age, early age uko independent kwako. So utafeel vibaya, but it is what it is. Ni life ile familia yako imetake. Yeah.
What happens on days when the school fees is still pending?
Okay, utapata kama huku kwenye niko kuna first installment ile unafaa kulipa, utapata hiyo time hakuna do. So unafukuzwa. Like huwezi ingia classes. So utapata like before hadi nianze job nilikuwa hostel. Like unapata 1 month, a whole month sijaingia class yoyote. Juu hakuna place unaweza enda. Balance yako ni 40k na inafaa kuwa 5000. Unaona? Huwezi raise money yote hapo. So unakaa tu kwa nyumba tu. My journey as a student, full of challenges, full of struggles. Sometimes kuna joy, sometimes kuna hatred, sometimes kuna bad days and good days.
This courtyard is not just a place to rest. For most students, it is where they wait simply because they lack school fees. We meet Benjamin, an investigative journalist.
Duniani kuna watu mamilioni wanaoishi maisha ya kawaida tu, lakini kuna kitengo cha watu wachache tu ambao hata pumzi yao ni kitu cha dhamana sana. Hawa ni watu ambao hata chakula chao kinaangaliwa kwa uangalifu mkubwa sana.
He tells the stories that no one else wants to talk about. This is his story.
So I'm Benjamin Kariuki. I'm a journalism and mass communication student. I can say I'm in my second year. I'm coming to the end of my second year because I'm doing a diploma in journalism, which takes 2 years. So apart from studies, I do some stuff out there. I work as a freelancer journalist and also a freelance investigative journalist. For me, at some point, it's financial challenges, because not every time maybe you have something, but again, you are a grown-up person. You do some of the stuffs out there, and you also seeing the struggles the parents are going on through back at home. So it becomes very challenging that I can take a phone and call home that I don't have food.
When you don't have money, number one, you're not going to concentrate. That is a fact. Because you're going to ask yourself, so nikitoka hapa nitaenda nyumbani, nitakula nini, nitafanya.
Which challenge affected you the most to the point where you felt and said that life is really tough?
I remember in term, I think we were going to term 3. The place that I was working, now we were told the company was broke. So people must go now back at home. And we went. And I remember at that point I was paying my school fees. I had paid for term 1. Term 2 I had not paid because I expected some money now. So now we are going to term 3. I studied in term 3 the challenge of school fees. I remember, in school, there is that swiping of card. Now the swiping of card, mine was around, and I remember at that point I was still in hostel. So there is money for hostel, there is money for school fees. So the money was high. I think I had a school debt of around 80,000. And having 80,000 to enter the school was, it is not allowed. So I was removed from the class list, but I was attending the classes. So I was using any means possible, even coming to at around 5:50 a.m. in the morning. So you enter, you stay in that building, Russia building, from that time until evening, because that morning the account people are not there. But also using even some fishy strategies. We were going to, and sorry to say, we were using even the engineering side. They have a workshop behind. So we were going there, and I was saying, so I'm from journalism class, and I need a story from here. Every day you'll find a new teacher. So I need a story from here. Yeah? So I'll just go there, pretend to be looking around, Then I used that route and I go to class. But the unfortunate part was that even if I was attending class, I was not even signing. It reached a point I was not even allowed now to be in school. I was just out of hostel. I was written for an email. I was called and I was told to go back at home.
How are you feeling seeing other students studying and their school fees are being paid while yours is not?
It was just, I can say, it is one of the saddest moments in my life. Because you love doing that thing. You are not allowed. Bro, you can't go back at home. You know, even if I go home, nothing will change. Going back at home, now that will even kill what you already have. Because you'll just go there, start going to Mashamba, digging for 300 shillings. I forget about the journalism. So it was one of the lowest moments I can tell you of my life. Being chased out of your school, literally, by written an email, calls, then even the classes, maybe for a half a semester, I did not attend classes. But I was around every evening. I was in studio every evening, doing some of the stuffs there. What kept me moving is one thing I knew. For me, I trust in God. And I knew God cannot bring you from wherever He brought you from until now, then He leaves you. And again, I knew, for me, I have faith. I believe in faith. So I had faith that this is just a passing cloud. And at some point, I'll go back to school and study. Yes, I was around, but I couldn't access the school. That was I can tell you the most unfortunate part. But what kept me moving is because I know what I have, what I carry. So at some point, I was even standing myself by saying, yes, for me now, I'm enough to go to the industry, even if I don't study. So I think also that was helping me. Because at some point when I was low, I was saying, maybe even there are some people in school that maybe even I'm better than them. Yeah. For me, I can say, a ready-minded student. Because for me, I'm ready for anything. Today, if you tell me we are doing broadcast, that's what my mind will switch to automatically. Yeah.
These young people do not just work hard to pass exams. They work hard to build a future against all odds. Their stories are untold, unfiltered, and unforgettable.